Okay, we're here for day 3 of our levain propagation, and today's the first day that we have to actually feed it because it's running out of food. After 2 days with just the flour and the water, we now need to feed it. So if you look on your recipe, you see what the ratio is for today. It's equal parts the beginning levain, water, and flour. In your textbook, the recipe says 4 ounces, 4 ounces, 4 ounces, but again, just to try to reduce the amount of waste we have, we're going to do half of that batch. So we're going to do 2 ounces, 2 ounces, and 2 ounces. So I'm opening up the levain that I had let sit at room temperature for 24 hours, and make sure that you smell it so that you can record what it smells like and try to describe the color, the amount of gas, and so forth. So I am going to scale off. This is 85-degree water again, and I'm going to scale off 2 ounces of water. There we go. 2 ounces of water, and I need 2 ounces of the levain. I'm going to stir it up a little bit. And I'm going to add 2 ounces. There we go, 2 ounces. And then I also have already scaled off 2 ounces of flour. I'm going to mix this a little bit. I'll take it away from my scale and put it on the table. I'm going to mix the levain just a little bit with the 85-degree water. And then I'm going to add 4 ounces of flour. 2 ounces of flour. So I have 2 ounces of water, 2 ounces of the levain, or the starter, and 2 ounces of flour. And this is very easy to mix right now. And you want to mix it, get some oxygen in there, and get the lumps of flour out. Okay, so what always comes up when we start this, you have some extra levain that we're not going to use. This goes into the garbage. If you would like to save it, you can save it. But just know that you have to continue to feed it, so each time you do that, you're using more flour. And soon you will have more than you can use. But if that bothers you, you can do whatever you want with it. However, the most important aspect of this is that you observe the temperature and the ratio for day 3. So I will say this again, but what we've been trying to do for the first 2 days is just get life to start. Just try to get those spores of bacteria and yeast to come out and start to multiply. There's many, many different types. So in the next 3 days, today, tomorrow, and day 5, we're going to be changing the ratio of the 3 ingredients, the levain, the water, and the flour, and the temperature, to try to weed out the ones that we don't want. So we were just trying to encourage all kind of life, and now over the next 3 days, we're going to try to get rid of the ones we don't want and keep the ones we want. So I'm going to take this, transfer it to a clean bowl, cover it, let it sit at room temperature for 24 hours more.